Here's what they don't tell you about branding online. This is the emotional part. This is what they don't say. See, you don't need fancy videos. You don't need fancy views and cars and all of that. You don't need all of that. You know what you need? Or plaques in the background. You know what you need? You need the ability to say real stuff. You say some real stuff, real shit, and it will go over very well. People will love you, people will connect with you, and people will do business with you. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. You say real stuff, you win. You don't, you lose. That's it. That's it. That's the real game. Talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Talk about in your industry what nobody else talks about. It's what I call talking about the sacred cows, talking about the sacred elephants, talking about the taboos that are in there that nobody talks about in the industry. That will make you stand out. And if you stand out in that, in your language, and you stand out by being the differentiator, that's where you brand. Seriously, that's where you brand. There was this company that wanted to sell water, but they didn't know how to sell water different from everybody else until they came up with an idea. Instead of calling it just some springtime water, they called it Liquid Death. Think about it. Liquid Death. Now that's hot. They had another company did the same thing for seltzer water, and it was called White Claw. And it became a big deal because they threw, some alcohol in it too. But it was like, they call it White Claw. I'm going to drink White Claws. It's not, soda or seltzer liquor or seltzer alcohol. It's White Claw. The idea is that you can look at what everybody else is doing in the marketplace, say just the opposite. You know how I stand out? Everybody else has slick videos. I don't have slick videos. I'm here, downtown Chicago, where I'm from, Chi-Town, Bears Down. And yeah, I got some plaques on the wall, but I've done many videos where it's just this. And you just see the white background. You don't see anything. Because it's not about what I have and visually and how, work for 30 years in marketing, branding, and Jay-Z, Eminem, Limp Bizkit, Nelly Furtado, The Roots, working through Universal, DreamWorks, and blah, blah, blah. It wasn't all of that. It all came down to what is it that I can give you as value that's going to help you in your business or in your personal brand or in your business or company brand, in your product or service brand. That's the big question. That's the big deal. That's what matters most. That's where the real value comes in. Because all that other stuff is just fancy looks and fancy words. You need somebody with some substance. That's what it really is. It's the person who's going to move you forward, like the wheels, the tires, the wheels on a car versus those spinners you see people with. I'm not knocking the game. If you want spinners on your cars, they spin around, but they don't go anywhere. The tires, the wheel stuff will take you places. Follow me for more.